Good night, Abyss. Oh, it's not good. I think I should reduce the graphics. Shit. Oh shit.
The stench of Zhiliu. Who dares allow such filth to profane?
The rite has yet to begin. Zhiliu, why do you stand here now?
Why ask? You and I both know my purpose. I am here to bring the 9 chapters of Dafeng to their end.
The audacity! Do you grasp the enormity of your crime?
Zhiliu, we once placed in you our highest hopes. The honor and might of the High Chancellor of Longyuan are not gifts to be squandered.
Rest assured, before I set foot here, I had already accepted the price, even if it be my life, to bear the pillars of the realm and to bring succor to all people. Such is the charge of the High Chancellor of Longyuan. And even at the cost of my life, I shall not repent.
You...
Zhiliu, would you make yourself a sinner for all eternity? Zhiliu, would you make yourself a sinner for all eternity?
The grace of heaven and the ordinances wrought by your forebears. Would you, a mere mortal, presume to defy them?
Guys, the game is too bad. Earlier it was not like this. I wasn't playing for some time, then after so many updates it became so bad. Quality preset is already cinematic professional. Everything is in low settings. I don't know why. Extremely low. Quality preset is in extremely low.
If Taihao were to fall, the order we have built over the ages would crumble in an instant. Zhiliu, what drove you to such flagrant defiance?
What? Indeed. The people of Huaxu have long grown used to entrusting all to the gods. They have laid down their weapons and chose not to defend themselves with their own hands.
Please, Miss Zhiliu, this is wrong.
They shut eyes and ears, heeding only the voice of the 9 chapters.
To serve the 9 chapters now, it is my chance to atone.
They have stifled their own judgment, surrendering the measure of right and wrong to divine decree. Yet, can the deities truly shield Huaxu for all time? The scourge of Druin descended, and not even Taihao could stay its course. Does this not portend the waning of the 9 chapters? Look, up on the far reaches of the continent, the war between the Empire and Elysian Church has stretched across a millennium. When the 9 chapters fail at last, when the gods extend no more
Guys,
shelter,
my display is
how shall the
gone.
people of Huaxu stand apart from the maelstrom of... Should the 9 chapters' power one day run dry, how will people measure the world then with their own eyes? How will they live, fight, discern good from evil, and restore order?
Folly. With the narrow vision of the commoner, how could they bear the weight of the grand design?
Bound within a clay shell, how can you be sure you are not one of those commoners you so readily scorn?
Hexagram unfold. Fortune's edge.
Zhiliu, have you truly reckoned with the consequences? Can you bear them alone?
I have, and I can.
Such selfishness. You could play out your drama, then close your eyes and leave the rest to ruin. But when the 9 chapters shelter is gone, what will become of the people left behind?
Humanity is not as fragile as you think. When the god is gone, they will relearn how to face deterioration. And with it, war, suffering, and sin. Haven't you witnessed those drifters who willingly stand beyond the 9 chapters and shielded themselves through their art? The process may bring pain, even sacrifice. Yet such trials are the necessary price of their healing and growth. Only when the rot is cut away can life find a new path.
Hexagram unfold.
An impressive design. Zhiliu, in all the ages, you are the first to pose a true threat to the core. When we chose you as High Chancellor of Longyuan, it was for your brilliance, though I never imagined it would lead here.
I never had the chance to thank you for that appointment. I suppose now will do.
You and I are wise enough to speak plainly. I will not, like those fools, waste my breath railing at you over some phantom notion of moral duty. Morality is but a shackle for the mediocre. And the so-called Long Gods, merely constructs wrought of the void, vessels for the will behind them. It is we who truly command the 9 chapters. Generations who gave their very bodies, the finest of every age, fused into the core's common will. By that will, Zhiliu, I extend to you our sincerest invitation. You have proven your resolve and your genius. I could welcome you into us, the core, where by your will alone you could reshape Huaxu. What say you? Does the offer please you?
You bargain more wisely than the others. Yet still, no.
Why? Whatever you seek, to lead the people or to reshape Huaxu, this power would make it so.
Then you have mistaken one thing. I have never sought to become a god. There should be no more gods in Huaxu.
Turn back now, before it is too late.
Stop! You must go no further!
Would you truly see the grand design of millennia end by your hand?
Zhiliu, is your mind truly set? Zhiliu, since you so ardently seek death, do not blame us for showing no mercy to presume to stand alone against the 9 chapters of Darfur. Foolish. Utterly foolish.
Cease this, Zhiliu. You are a wise soul. Why incite the struggle where none shall prevail?
Stubborn fool!
Soon, all of this will be over. It seems your resolve is in shape. From this day forth, justice will be restored to the people of Huaxu. They will bear courage in their hearts, justice in their deeds, and fear neither evil nor disaster. They will be their own masters. Taihao, do you not wish to see such a future?
I know Zhiliu's entire plan now.
Little minion, tell me this isn't about those two giant loons above our heads!
We can still stop her. Listen, here's what's happening. Are you saying the 9 chapters of Dafeng are on the brink of collapse?
A mind that dazzles, a courage that courts ruin, and a will harsher on herself than any foe. After all these years, she has not changed in the least.
Hey, this isn't the time to get sentimental. Tell me there's still a way to stop her.
Had Julian not been sealed, perhaps a path might yet remain. But now, I fear there is none.
Even the faintest sliver of hope might do. Please, tell me.
Then we must begin with the origins of the 9 chapters. How much do you know of their inner workings? Though now shrouded in divinity, the 9 chapters were at their heart a vast magical rite wrought by mortal hands upon this land. Born of mortal craft, they were inscribed from the first with laws and covenants. Bi'an, the magistrates of Yingtian, even Taihao and Zhuyin, all are bound by these rules. Yang, founder of Xuanheng, and Ju, founder of Jishu, each gave their life in offering, fusing thought and will into the 9 chapters core. becoming the first spirits of Taihao and Zuyin. In ages past, the Long God stood not aloof above the clouds, nor apart from mortals. The people of Huaxu could ascend the Hall of Adjudication to dispute law and verdict with the gods themselves. Fearing the right might in time stray from its purpose, Yang and Zhu forged the Jade of Equilibrium, sundered it in twain, one half kept by each sect. At the summit of the Taishu Mausoleum, if the two sundered halves of the Jade are made whole once more, the path to the 9 chapters core will open, and the ancient rite may be restored to its first state.
Restored to its first state? Then we could halt Zhiliu's sacrificial rite, couldn't we?
Far more than that. The 9 chapters began to grow rigid when, after the Battle of Shuli, the Xuanheng sect acted alone and sealed Zuyin. Thus was the balance of heart and principle undone. Taihao became the embodiment of absolute order, speaking solely in the tongue of statutes, deaf to the voices of the people. Bereft of reason, Zuyin was driven by unending wrath, bringing ruin time and again. Hence the endless scourge of Zuyin. If all were returned to the origin, this deadlock might yet be stirred anew. Yet in the Battle of Shuli, the Jishu sect's half of the Jade vanished without a trace, and with it, the soul key was lost.
2 halves. Hermit Jingyuan. This jade. What does it look like?
Do my eyes deceive me? You have found it. This very morning I cast a divination. Restoration brings fortune, the lot declared. I wondered whence it might come. Now I see. It lies with you, for those who bear true goodwill. Such a gift is not sought, but bestowed by heaven. This stalemate is yours to break.
All right. Setting aside the fancy words I don't catch, we grab this golden ticket, storm that mausoleum, and stop Zhiliu. That about right? Time's against us. Let's move.
Lord Argent, shelter us within your grace.
Grandpa, I've been good. Why does the big white wolf want to eat me?
Sweetheart, this is Lord Argent's test for us. Only with a steadfast heart can we endure this calamity.
Run, father! My baby! The whole city is in chaos. Argent and Sable Beyond are attacking everyone. And you are still praying? There's no one left to protect us. Take her and run!
Silence! No disrespect to the Bian. Lord Argent, forgive the child's heedless tongue.
Ah! Move! Focus fire.
Hey there. Are you all right?
Thank you, miss. I'm fine.
My baby! Thank heaven you're safe!
Didn't expect the city to be in such chaos already. Good thing we got here when we did.
Miss, were you sent by heaven to save us?
Heaven? Are you mistaken? We're...
Get away from her! I know you're kind. You're drifters. Nothing good ever comes of crossing paths with your lot. You blasphemous! Unhand my granddaughter now!
Father, for heaven's sake, this isn't the time. Please shut up.
Our lot? Huh. You might have that backwards. We blasphemers just saved your life. As for the gods you pray to, who knows where they are now?
Everything's coming undone. The very sky of Huaxu is about to come crashing down.
Help! Please, anyone!
Who? Save your breath. Right now, saving more lives matters most.
Got it. Let's move.
Woohoo! This feels great. You've got all my parts, right?
We've driven off these beyond for now, but the next wave could strike at any moment. What in the world has happened to the 9 chapters?
Once we regroup, the truth will come to light. Let's have faith. Together, we can end this crisis. Speak of the devil. Huh. Looks like they're bound for the Hall of Adjudication. Let's go lend them our strength.
What about the folks here?
Do not worry, I've made provisions. Sun Yu, Zhao Cheng, you remain here to guard against any more rampaging Bi'an that break into the area. Also, help me hand out the spare weapons we brought, so the townsfolk can defend themselves.
You mean arm them and have them fight? Would that really work?
Even if they had the strength, they have lived their whole lives under the 9 chapter strictures. They'd sooner never lay a hand on a weapon.
More likely we'll earn nothing but cold stares for our trouble. Sister Yi, do we really have to do this?
You never know unless you try. Giving up without even trying? That's not the Drifter's way.
If you insist.
To take up arms is to violate their admonitions. I shouldn't be doing this.
What is this ill-omened thing? Take it away!
I've never killed anything. Not even a chicken. Let alone taken up a weapon to fight an enemy.
We've asked all around. No one's willing to take these weapons. Sister Yi, perhaps we shouldn't pin our hopes on these folks.
Do not be so quick to judge. Had our forebears deemed a single failed trial the end, they'd never have forged such wondrous machines.
You still won't give up on them?
Your attention, everyone! The 9 chapters are in turmoil. Huaxu faces an upheaval like never before. The Bi'an can no longer protect you. They may even threaten your lives. We must soon move to another battlefield. We cannot stay to shield you. Until this crisis ends, only you can take responsibility for your own lives. Yes, the 9 chapters teach us not to harm or kill. Yet, they never forbade you to raise a weapon in defense of your homes. Right and wrong are not decided by doctrine alone. You must also trust the judgment of your own hearts. Ask yourselves, to take up arms to protect your loved ones, is that truly a crime?
I'll take one. Thank you.
You're the mother from earlier.
You saved my daughter. I've yet to thank you. If anything had happened to her, I'd live the rest of my life in regret. Even should heaven's punishment come later. In this moment, I must protect her. How could I entrust my family's lives entirely to others?
Well said. Here, you could take this one. My Shifu forged this crossbow himself. Pull the trigger, and it loosed a volley of bolts. A handy piece. Very easy to use.
Then, may I take one as well?
I've the muscle for a fight. How could I watch others battle while I cower behind? Lad, give me a big one.
How are things here? We're apprentices from Zhiliu Pharmacy. If you see any wounded, bring them over to us. We will do all in our power to save every life.
With Zhiliu Pharmacy's trainees here, we needn't fear getting hurt. Now we can give it our best shot.
My hero, you must have more urgent matters to attend. Go. We'll have things covered here.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Then we'll be on our way. Don't worry. We'll do everything we can to end this chaos and bring back peace. And when it's done, we'll return to you with good news.
Whoa! Big wolves everywhere! The whole city's gone wild! I've never seen anything like this before!
We've got to stop this. You lead, I'll cover the rear. Let's carve us a path through.
What about the civilians? We'll protect them.
Great aunt! Perfect timing.
Don't underestimate me. Nothing in this city escapes my eyes. The moment I heard of the unrest, I tied up the loose ends at the outer peaks and came straight here. Do what you must. I'll see to things here.
Then, little minion, let's get moving!
Wait. Forgive me. But from here, I can go no further by your side. If the 9 chapters are truly about the collapse, there's something I must fulfill before all is set beyond change. Thank you.
Let's finish this, once and for all. Because I chose to live on!
The sky's as red as if the world's ending. I have a really bad feeling about this. We must move faster. We can still make it in time.
I chose to live on! Shatter!
It worked!
The statues along the way are all shattered. Zhiliu must be just ahead.
Young, are you here to bar our way again? Duty calls, huh? You're bound to guard the 9 chapters core. I get it. No need to say more. Go on ahead. Don't waste time here.
All right.
Draw your blade, Shisyung. Holding you here is my duty too. I wavered before, but not anymore. That question you asked me, now I have my answer. Who says you must choose between tearing things down and holding things together? I'll do both. And who says a man must fight only for others? If everyone took up arms in self-defense and stood as one, forget deterioration. Nothing could withstand us. I'll prove such a future can be made real.
Gach TBR 525. Hi bro, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the following.
One strike. Straight to the heart.
That's
That's not why I came.
Even now, you still cling to that sweet, naive idea.
Zhiliu, you said I had no choice. But you were wrong. I came here to show you that humanity can carve its own path.
The power of resonance.
Intruder, can you withstand heaven's wrath? Return to the misty sea. This time, I will be the shield. For the future we shall face together. Return to the misty sea. This time, I will be the shield.
Hi Karadi, welcome to the stream. No, I'm not aware of the new updates. And some are saying there are still some security issues to another base. Is that true? Security issue has been addressed. The thing is new guild system is what is guild system?
Stay away from my little girl!
Ha! Bet my deeds today will make the front page of the
Actually, I
Haojing
wasn't
Voice.
playing for
Heroes
almost
aren't just the magistrates.
more than 2 months, I
We
think.
common folk can be heroes too.
Focus. Another bandage here. Not a single wounded will go untended.
The Bian are flooding towards us. How can there be so many?
Hold on a little longer. She's still up there fighting for us. We're almost through this.
So yesterday I restarted playing. It is similar to plan. Oh. What do we play together? How do we play together? Like collecting
What
the
is this
materials or
place?
something? Can we play the story mode together? What is actually they are trying to do?
That you could achieve such a feat. I had not foreseen it. From our very first meeting, I discerned in you the makings of greatness. Yet all you have wrought since has outstripped even my boldest reckonings.
Well then, Proprietress Zhiliu. Ready at last to hear my 2 cents.
A gamble lost. I concede. To breach my covenant with Zhuyin through resonance. To channel the sacrificial rites energy into yourself. All to seize a fleeting chance to wield the jade of equilibrium. Such daring resolve could only be yours.
Oh, nice.
Actually, back then, at the top of the Hall of Adjudication,
have you
when I
tried
unexpectedly withstood Tai Hao's blow, or even earlier, when I managed to harm Zhu Yin,
I forgot
was
the name.
completely taken
Played
aback.
yesterday.
Crossing blades with a deity was something I'd never even dared to imagine. Is it because the power of resonance
like
shares the same origin as that of the founder of the 9 chapters?
Correct. From its inception,
one is also
the 9
similar
chapters
to
was a
the,
formation
Duet
laid to
Abyss
amplify the
and,
power of Yang.
Genshin.
The empowerment of this art is sufficient to allow you to touch the divine. But this alone is insufficient. The Jishu sect's missing half of the jade.
I've
Where
tried
did you find
yesterday
it?
and
When the outer
it was
peaks came under
also
attack,
felt
a
really
drifter
nice.
led me to the hidden depths beneath the labyrinth of Yen Yin, searching for a fix. There, I found it.
The very prize I sought for years, buried away there. Perhaps it's for the best. My heart was long set on ruin. Better such a relic rest in your hands.
We'll speak later, Proprietor Zhiliu. There's someone waiting for us ahead.
All things bear the yin, and embrace the yang. From their union is wrought the concord. Fill a vessel unto brimming. The heart
Did
is the
they
essence
increase
that maketh
the
us human.
rank from 65
To honor
to
mankind
something else?
is to honor this
Or
wellspring.
is it still 65?
Should Huaxu dream of peace unbroken through the ages, how may the heart be set aside? The root overthrown.
The human heart is as a river in its flow. Without the bounds of right principle, it overflows. Law must be as the riverbank, to guide the heart's course, yet never deny its source.
When heart and principle stand in balance, then arises the Tao.
Abiding in the Tao, the sage governs as water flows, does not contend, and yet answers, does not speak, and yet corrects. Now, what do you discern in these words?
Are you the ancient masters, Ju and Yang?
Eons have turned. So long did our will revolve that we near forgot ourselves, until your deed roused us to remembrance.
When the 9 chapters grow overbear, the people are enfeebled. When they fall, the people left in peril. To cast aside one pole, an unbalanced heart and principle is folly. Yet to sweep all away in ruin is no work of enlightened virtue. Zhiliu, you have discerned the flaws of the 9 chapters, yet your hand has been too severe. Only they who discern the way of balance and harmony may be called truly wise.
Let the 9 chapters return to the purity of their first dawn, and accord with the will of the people. Will this not bring your desire to pass?
Then,
both of you, place your hands in ours.
Well done!
You did it! I knew you would. Lord Argent is waiting just ahead. It seems they have words for you.
Long ago, when deterioration spread unchecked, the forebears of Huaxu, moved by compassion, wrought the 9 chapters of Da Feng to set heart and principle in balance, that gods and mortals might rule as one and Huaxu know peace through the ages. Yet, when Zuyin was sealed, I alone held sway over the 9 chapters. In time, I forgot heaven's harmony, set divine chastisement in place of mercy, and wore the world in the cold strictures of the cold. Such is the weight of my transgression. Neither yin nor yang may endure alone. Too long have I walked in solitude, fortunate indeed. For you, with a heart as pure as a child, have pierced the veil of my delusion. Now that balance is restored, and Duet returned to their place, we shall revive the ancient trial by disputation, where gods and mortals contend in law, and Huaxu is ruled as one. Take this scale, a token for you to keep, should you ever be in need. Anywhere beneath Huaxu's sky, I shall come to your aid with all my strength.
A mighty loon god in our debt. Now that feels pretty good. A reward worthy of the Demon King!
Our matter here is concluded. If you have no further cause, you may go.
So much in just one day. I'd never have dreamed I'd live to see such scenes. Now we've got a mountain of work ahead. Old cases to dig up, each one to reassess. Those who broke the law for a just cause will be pardoned, but true wrongdoers, they'll face due punishment. And we kept our promise. Here we are, both in one piece.
That was beyond impressive. I always knew you had rare metal, but to face 2 Lung gods alone and still hold your ground, that's the kind of friend any man would count himself lucky to have. Got my blood pumping too. We'll have to spar, proper, sometime.
Never did I imagine you capable of such a feat. Since pledging myself to the 9 chapters, I have been no more than thistledown in the wind, drifting where it willed, at times forced to deeds against my own heart. To my shame, I thought the 9 chapters' flaws an unchanging burden to endure. Never did I dream they might be set right.
Will you return to the outer peaks, Yuming?
My thoughts are a knot. I will need time to unweave them, perhaps, when I have set them straight.
Will you walk with me a while? That is, if you would still have me for company.
Of all the places you could have gone after things calmed down, I didn't think you'd come here. You're going to his grave, aren't you?
So, my shifu has already told you. How meddlesome of her. And yet, it was her meddling that allowed this turmoil to reach a clean resolution. Ever since that day, whenever the rain fell at night, I could not sleep. I would close my eyes, only to hear the endless drip of water in my ears. In those nightmares, I was always back in that cave, staring into the cold, unfeeling eyes of those people. And so I stopped trusting anyone. I chose to seize control of everything, to scheme and calculate each step. For I could only bear to face the truths I wished to see. Perhaps you still resent me. Had I trusted you more, would it be easier to meet your gaze now? Listen to me, drowning in useless what-ifs. And without even realizing it, we have arrived.
Zhiliu, You're walking on eggshells around me. It's throwing me off. Don't worry. I stopped being angry a long time ago. If anything, I'm grateful. You gave me the chance to be a hero. Still, I didn't expect you to be so frank about it. I thought you'd be a little more at peace with yourself by now.
Had all gone as I planned, had I perished in that mausoleum, perhaps I would have been. I could have told myself with perfect certainty that when life itself is the wager, nothing else holds weight. But I never foresaw that I would survive. All thanks to you.
Zhiliu, there's something else I want you to know. The human heart's complicated. Where there's weakness, there's also courage. Where there's darkness, there's also kindness. And there's always the chance for people to break free of so-called fate and careful plans and carve out a new path. So, try trusting others more. Instead of carrying it all alone, don't gamble with your life like that again. Treasure it, and live to see Huaxu's future. Will you promise me?
You may have long since outgrown any need for my gratitude. But even so, thank you. Meeting you by chance in Ice Lake was, perhaps, the greatest grace fate ever granted me. We have arrived. Stay with me a while, as this incense burns in remembrance.
Currents will silence you.
Where are you guys going for the holiday?
Now then, let's pick up where we left off, with our bright hero. Before you can blink, A white-haired, one-eyed youth strides into the fray, blade in hand. The sable Bian pack shudders as one, edging back with low, wary growl.
Extra! Extra! Huaxu's biggest event, held once every 4 years, opens today. The incense proving. Want the hottest?
Excuse me? Can we get another order of Xiaolong Bao, please? The ones with the really thin wrappers and loads of filling. Fresh from the steamer.
Coming right up.
If they knew the white-haired one-eyed hero was sitting right here, wouldn't they fall off their stools?
Okay, let me see.
Ah, little minion, is this what it feels like to be famous? Nice little breeze, dim sum for breakfast, right here on Haojing streets, and all that lively chatter. Ah, this is the life we're meant to live in. Hey, little minion!
Yeah?
You're miles away. Don't tell me you're still hung up on the intel Rhythm left you.
A little. Didn't think you'd know. We've only been in Huaxu a few days, but so much has happened, it feels like it's been ages. And with Ice Lake already half a world away, it's hard not to worry things might take a turn while we're gone.
Don't worry! Miss Zhiliu promised she'd fast-track an airship to get us back to Ice Lake.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't jinx anything.
What is that thing?
Whoa, look! There's a fight! Come on, little minion, let's go! If we're late, we'll miss the best... Huh.
Free samples! Have a taste!
Ugh, sour.
Wait, listen to me. I swear it's not what you think.
Miss Suyi, I've just remembered I've got something urgent to take care of at home. My mind must have been elsewhere. Mom even reminded me this morning and I still forgot. Right, I should go.
Miss Suyi, And what's your excuse? Something urgent at home? Or are you suddenly ill?
I can't bring myself to lie to you, Miss Suyi. So I'll be honest. Teaming up with a drifter, I just can't. I know they aren't some evil villains, and I'm sure you've got your reasons, but I'd rather play it safe. I want to do well in the incense proving, so I can't afford extra trouble.
All right. Thanks for being honest.
Miss Suyi, if you don't mind me saying, people are still keeping their distance from drifters. Not forever, maybe, but for now, no one wants to be seen teaming up with one. And in the incense proving, I'm afraid things are only going to get harder for you. Sorry. I hope you find the right people to team up.
Are you all right, Suyi? You? And Snow? What are you two doing here? You didn't just see all that, did you? Why do you always show up when I'm at my lowest? Can't we run into each other when I actually look good for once? I heard you mention the incense proving. Was that what this was about? Oh, you two know the incense proving's opening today as well.
Of course! People have been chattering about it all morning. It must be a huge deal in Huaxu. Like the Silver Candle Carnival back where we came from.
Planning to come back
Even
to
after
DNA
everything
or
that's
logged in
happened,
random?
the event's still going ahead on schedule.
I was actually trying to.
I don't know what this
I was
Silver Candle Carnival is
actually,
like,
logged
but
in
I get the
to
idea.
complete the quest.
Yeah, something like that.
I would like to.
The Grand Incense Rite
increase
goes
the
all the way
rank,
back to the
but
very founding of the 9 chapters.
I don't
Every
have
year,
time
led by the
to-
Rite Envoy,
Not
the
time.
people of
Actually,
Huaxu gather at the Hall of
earlier
Adjudication
it
to
was-
offer incense
there
to the
was too
Argent Long,
hot
praying
in
for
here,
eternity.
so
The incense
I
proving
couldn't
is
even
held to
start
select the
my
Rite
system
Envoy best suited to lead the Rite
or the
and
game,
speak for Huaxu
so
before their
that's why I
god.
wasn't playing.
For most Huaxu folk, it is the highest honor there is.
I'll definitely
Win it,
play
and your family name is
for
made.
small times.
Everyone in the city will know it. They run it before
after the
every Grand
quests are
Incense
over.
Rite without fail. But the trials change each time, so I never paid much attention before. This year's program, though? There are even rounds where we drifters can actually play to our strengths. I couldn't believe it. So, I want to give it a go. It's just, this year, you have to enter as a team of 3. I slipped out without telling anyone at the Outer Peaks and tried to recruit a couple of curious passers-by. But the moment they heard I was a drifter, they bolted. Well, you know what Uncle Tang's like. He's always nagging, always worrying. He can't help making a fuss. If I told him I was entering, everyone would know by the end of the day. And if he turned up with a whole crowd just to watch, I'd never live it down. Nagging and worrying. Are you sure you're not talking about yourself? Besides, plenty of drifters are still wary of the world beyond the Outer Peaks. That won't change overnight, and they definitely object to me entering. So until I can come back with something to show for it, I'm keeping it under wraps. Like I said, winning the incense proving is one of the highest honors in Huaxu. I want everyone in Huaxu to see. Drifters aren't sewer rats, and we're not lawless thugs either. We can be people Huaxu can look up to. Honestly, today's been a disaster from start to finish. If this keeps up, I might actually go and have my fortune told. See if I can turn my luck around.
Hang on. Drifter isn't exactly written on your forehead. So how'd they figure it out? Don't tell me you're some big shot in the city now, like my little minion.
Not exactly. It's because of something I made specially for the event. My
Are
Jutsu
you
Patrol
still
next is
playing
Type 2, Qingwan. Qingwan
DNA,
Type 2 for
or
short. It's
did
my
you
trump card.
complete the game entirely?
Jude, something, what's it called? I have no idea what it means, but anything with a name that long has to be the real deal. The Demon King approves!
A long name doesn't automatically make it cooler. My teammates and I agreed that once we got into the arena, we'd split up and take different routes. I was going to keep Qingluan Type 2 under wraps until it was time for me to act on my own, so I wrapped it tightly in cloth. Then the wrapping somehow came undone, and I'd already installed some, serious firepower upgrades before I had the chance to cover them up. The moment anyone saw it, they knew I was a drifter.
Where is it? That sounds amazing! Show me, show me!
There, on the table behind me. Suyi, the Qingluan Type 2, does it look like an octopus tentacle or something?
Huh? Of course not. My masterpiece is modeled after a Yi bird. Besides, who'd pick an octopus tentacle for a mecha puppet's design? It'd be wet, slimy, and a nightmare to get the biomimicry right. No taste at all. Oh no! Someone's stolen my Qingluan Type 2. I spent countless hours building it.
The tentacle went that way. Come on, let's go.
Where's my purse? There's slime on the ground. This way.
I'll wager.
Huaxu's special snack. It should be that alley. Let's split up. Hee hee, there you are. The master thief just fell to the wall and ran. Go, after them. I'll cut them off.
Suyi, you sound off.
Do I? Must have been running so fast I bit my tongue. Don't get hung up on that. Stop stalling or they'll get away.
Suyi, do you remember what we're actually trying to recover?
Of course. Some weird mech bird thing? How dare you? That's my latest creation, the newly upgraded Duet Patrol Nexus Type 2 Qingluan. Stealing my work is bad enough. Now you're wearing my face, spouting ignorant rubbish, and making me look like some tasteless idiot. Unforgivable. Ugh. Give me a break. Give it up, you petty thief!
Petty thief? Watch your mouth. I'm Demon Tabitha the Red Hand.
Big talk for someone who just lost to my little minion. Honestly, you're not even fit to shine the mighty Demon King's boots.
Two grown-ups ganging up on a poor, delicate, helpless little girl. It's not... How about a one-on-one rematch?
Don't think you can talk your way out of this. Where's my Qingluan Type 2? Hand it over. Now. If you've so much as dinged a single part, there's no way you could afford to put it right.
You want to know where I hid it, huh? Go on, take a guess. Get it right, and you might even get a prize. I'll give you a tiny hint. Demon Tabitha's hiding spots are perfect. You could turn this place upside down and you still won't find it.
Do you have a problem with me? We've never even met. And it's not like you can easily fence a thing like that. If you're really short on money, I can buy it back from you. But Qingluan Type 2 means a lot to me. I put my heart into it, so please give it back.
Don't get me wrong. Demon Tabitha only steals from bad people. I don't pick on good folk. I saw you at the port, slinking around with that mech bird wrapped up like you had something to hide. You're one of those baddies everyone's been talking about, aren't you? One of those drifters? I don't know what you're up to, but don't play the victim with me. I'm not buying it.
Little minion, what do we do? She's got Su Yi all wrong.
Let me see if I can talk her round. From your accent, you're not from Huaxu either, are you? Then you might know this. In Hyperborea, some Charon people wear hats to hide their horns, just to avoid discrimination from the nobles. So who do you think is really in the wrong? The Charons or the nobles, making their lives miserable?
Isn't it obvious? The nobles are the bad guys. Acting like they're better than everyone and picking on people all the time. They're the worst. Puh.
Right. And what about the stories along the coast? About a good thief who targets the rich, steals their ill-gotten gains, and passes them on to the poor? Are they really a villain?
A good thief? That's a proper hero, of course.
Then you see my point. You've heard rumors. That doesn't mean you've seen the truth. Drifters aren't what people make them out to be. They stand up to bullies and look after the weak.
All right, you're talking my ears off. It's just a mech bird. I don't even want the thing. You can have it back. I hid it in that crate over there. Go on, take it.
No damage to the casing. Everything still works. Just a bit of dust in the joints. I'll give it a proper clean later and it'll be fine. Thank goodness it's okay. That could have been a disaster. I've got it back, but registration for the incense proving closes in an hour. Where am I supposed to find 2 teammates now?
If you'll admit octopus tentacles are the best looking, classiest, most perfect design in the world, then maybe I'll help you out.
Aha! So you were hiding nearby and eavesdropping on us.
A proper master thief always goes back to the scene of the crime. You've got to keep your eyes and ears open.
Why are you suddenly so nice to me? What are you up to now?
Wow! I offer to be your teammate out of pure goodwill because you looked so upset. And you throw it back in my face.
Wait, did you offer out of guilt?
No, I do whatever I feel like. There's nothing to feel guilty about. Besides, you lot made the incense proving sound so fun. I'm not missing a chance to steal the spotlight.
Thinking about it, you lifted my work from right under my nose. That takes guts. And you held your own in that fight, so you're a decent fighter too. You might actually be a better fit than I thought. All right, fine. You're in.
One condition. We split the prize 70-30. You get 30, I get 70.
That's 2. We just need one more teammate.
Whoa, little minion, why are they both staring at us like that? Don't tell me they're trying to rope one of us in. That's it! With my little minion on their side, they'll be unstoppable! Like strapping giant wings on a tiger. They'll stroll to victory without breaking a sweat!
It's to grant pinions to a tiger. A neat way of saying you make something formidable even more so. Still, look at you. Using idioms already? Maybe Huaxu's rubbing off on you.
Naturally, I'm smart. But there's just one problem. Our airship back to Ice Lake leaves in 3 days. Will that be enough time?
Don't worry. The incense proving only lasts 2 days. We'll have it wrapped up by tomorrow evening. I promise it won't hold up your trip home. Then, I guess there's no real reason to say no. Spending our last few days in Huaxu having some fun with a friend doesn't sound so bad.
Yay! Let's go have fun! Wait, no. Winning matters too.
Oh, and if that mech bird gets spotted again, we'd be in trouble, right? Good thing you've got Demon Tabitha. I'll slap a perfect disguise on it.
That's a neat trick. All right, no time to waste. Registration closes soon. Let's go. Okay, listen up. If we're doing this together, there are 3 ground rules. No stealing, no running off on your own, and you follow my lead. Got it?
Yeah, whatever you say, Mum.
Hey, don't give me that tone. Are you even listening to me?
Take a guess.
He rams his calf.
We're here to sign up for the incense proving. We aren't too...
Don't worry. You've still got an hour before registration closes. Please sign here.
Team name? Oh no, I totally forgot. We've got to come up with one right now.
How about Team Huge Tentacles? Sounds awesome, right?
Maybe humans are just wired to do the same thing over and over.
That's a good one. Let's go with it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's our registration form. Let me check. Miss Sui, Miss Tabitha, and... Wait. Am I seeing this right? Are you the young hero who helped put the 9 chapters of Dafeng back on track during the turmoil in Haojing? As you Huaxu folk would put it, indeed, this unworthy one.
So you're a big deal around here. Who'd have guessed that?
Since you were there yourself, that saves me having to explain the whole backstory. Thanks to the reforms you helped set in motion, people are starting to rethink what ordinary folk are capable of. That's why this year's proving encourages contestants to take up arms and deal with the Bian still running rampant.
So, it's a contest?
Not quite. Most Huaxu folk have never so much as held a weapon. This year's theme is rivalry. Think of it as a treasure hunt. There are 5 rounds in total. At the end of each round, we tally up each team's total tokens. Teams that place high enough advance. To win, you'll need to hold off the Sable Bian while gathering enough treasure. Any questions about the rules?
Wow! I was just trying to help someone out, and I've lucked into something this fun! Bury treasure and let people...
I think...
Yeah.
Are you quite sure?
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Good. The event will begin shortly. Let me know when you're ready. Ready to enter the arena?
They say it pays to ask for help. Good thing you asked me. Defensive Nexus, Fengshi Type 3 deployed. Test commencing. No immediate threats. Fengshi Type 3?
Take this!
Data capture complete. I've got to jot this down.
Capital of the Red Hands coming!
A he-bird belongs to the sky. Not over yet. Don't underestimate me.
Demon Tabitha the Red!
Sun Chaser mode. Engaged.
This is so fun! Ouch! That hurt! Shh, not really!
Starbreaker mode. Engaged.
Play a game together! Demon Tabitha the Red Hand's coming! Let's play a game together!
Data capture complete. I gotta jot this down.
Now I'm really mad! This is so fun!
Time to the misty sea.
Ouch! That hurt! Not really!